Hey everyone, and welcome to the second episode of GameZone's Collective, which is our weekly roundtable where we discuss anything and everything gaming related. This is Mike.
This is Matt.
Lance.
And Mike.
Intern Mike. Get it right.
Yeah. You sound like you're a little bit sick, Mike.
A little bit,
You got
yeah.
a little head cold?
Just a little bit.
He stayed out late last night.
I did. So
Oh,
let's discuss that. Harry Potter premiered last night.
Yeah.
Mind blown.
Lance's mind was blown. Mine was not blown. Not to say that. Oh well, that sounds wrong, but.
Tell me about it. Mine wasn't blown either.
It's not to say that I didn't enjoy the movie, but I wasn't blown away by it. It wasn't what I was hoping that the ending to the whole series was going to be. But tell me your impression.
I had goosebumps the entire time, and I thought it was like so much emotion packed into one movie. Like, you've been on the journey with all these characters. Like, some of your favorite characters come back from other movies and like grow up before your very eyes, and they're brave and they stand up for what they believe in.
Well, I think this is the problem I have, is that I almost thought there was not enough emotion in that movie.
Really?
Now, as a whole, as a whole series, sure, it's emotional because you see them, I don't know how old they were in the first movie, 10, 11, whatever. But they were young. So now they're like full-blown adults. So yeah, that's emotional. You got to see them through this long journey, but I don't know. I'm gonna be a snob and be the one that says the book is obviously way better than the movie.
No, really, really.
I'll one up you and say Lord of the Rings is better than the entire series.
I'm not gonna deny that, but I'm just saying, as a movie on its own, I expected a little bit more. That's just me.
On its own, you don't think, like, cinematically that it was amazing. You don't think cinematically it looks good. It captured the exact feel of how it should be.
Sure.
All right. Now, what are they going up against? He has to face the Dark Lord on his own ultimately. Right?
Okay.
All right. How would you feel in that situation? Like, you don't feel for the character at all? Like, you don't think he did a good job portraying?
He did. And all right, so this is the problem I have. That I felt like the minor characters didn't get the support they deserve. Like
who?
Like everyone. Like
Neville Longbottom was a huge part of that movie.
He was a huge part of the book. He wasn't as huge in the movie.
He had
I don't really care about Neville Longbottom at the end of the day.
First of all, isn't that guy a joke?
It's not.
No, he saves the day.
Listen, intern Mike.
It's not about.
You ever read the book? You back out of this, all right?
Look, I didn't read the books. I saw the movies, and the movies, they don't go into depth that the books do, apparently, from what all these nerds read and tell me. But
are you guys kidding right now? Am I being trolled?
No, like, look, it's not the books. All right, the movies have never been the books, and that's always been the argument.
No, so the storyline has to match what goes along with the rest of the movie.
Well, yes. Exactly.
Okay, so let's just stop talking about the books.
Yeah.
Take the movie for what it is.
Yeah.
You don't think it was emotional at all?
No, it was emotional, but not as emotional.
Not as emotional as the books. That's fine.
We're not talking about the books. Not
as
emotional as what?
I'm not comparing it to the books. I'm just saying I was not touched by some of the moments I thought I was supposed to be touched by. God, I'm having too many innuendos here today.
I like being touched.
We can agree to disagree.
Okay. Good movie though. Definitely see it.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's move on to our next topic, which is Catherine. The demo just got released on Wednesday, I believe, or Tuesday.
I'm not sure when it got released, but we did play it. We have gameplay footage of it, and it looks cool.
It's different.
I actually I'm the one that played it, and it's a puzzle game. It was alright. Like, it was pretty intense. Like, you have this big hand coming up behind you, stabbing at the blocks, and
right. And from what I understand, I think different things chase you throughout. I think it's whatever his like inner demon is. Like I also saw like a baby chasing him at some point. Because I guess the Catherine with the K is pregnant or whatever.
It's not the gameplay that I have a problem with. It's the character.
The message.
He's a douchebag.
Yeah, but it's awesome.
No, it's not.
It is. Well, you're married. You wouldn't understand the game.
I'm married now. I think it's awesome.
All right, so you have a girlfriend of how long, and you embrace the message that he cheats on his girlfriend that he's afraid to
Well, I think.
commit to?
I don't think
Which,
he really cheats
oh
on
no,
it.
I forget who I'm talking to. This goes perfectly with what he thinks.
I think it's only interesting because this is something that has never been explored in a game before.
Yeah.
Like it. I think it's just so unique. That's why I think it's so awesome.
Yeah.
So I
He's
mean,
a douchebag. Him and all his friends sitting around drinking out of these little tiny cups. What were in the cups?
I don't know, alcohol.
Was it?
I'm
What
sure.
are you ordering that's this
Or
big?
tea. They drink tea.
They drink tea at a bar eating pizza?
Hey man, it's Japan. I mean,
Well,
I think it looks cool.
The gameplay isn't bad.
whoa,
like the
whoa,
story
whoa,
is-
hold on. From the demo, the gameplay isn't bad.
Yes, from the demo.
Yeah, exactly. Not like we haven't gotten our hands on the full version yet, but
Eventually.
it does look interesting. What I'm interested in is seeing like how the balance is between the puzzle and the story segments with, I guess, you talking to
The
everyone.
demo did it pretty well. They showed the first 2 levels, and you play the first level, and then it went to like a kind of cutscene thing, and then you mess around with the text messages a little bit, and based on how you respond to certain situations, you have like a meter that I guess is either if you're loyal to Catherine, to the different Catherines, which one you're more loyal to.
Gotcha.
And then you played another level. So.
But my question is like, what's the ratio of like?
Yeah.
Like, is it 20% puzzle and 80% watching and deciding stuff, or vice versa, or is it? I doubt it's 50-50. I mean, they'll have to have a lot of levels in there for all the cutscenes that they have, but I guess we'll find out soon because that game's coming out next week.
I think the story's awesome.
I have to like a character that I'm playing as, and I can't get behind his patchy facial hair.
That's a legitimate statement, though. You do have to usually relate to the guy you're playing as, and if you legit don't like him, I mean, that's a good reason.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Okay. What do you think, intern Mike?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just an intern. I don't have an opinion.
You don't get a say.
I don't get a say.
All right, and that brings us to the
Oh, get up and dance time.
our next segment, the Song of Pure Awesomeness,
Yeah.
which this week is well, it is pretty awesome.
It
And
is.
it definitely strikes my nostalgia chords because
Yeah.
I will admit I was a big Spice Girls fan back in the day.
I will admit that I was not.
Really? Oh, I had their CD.
I was a fan of like their bodies. Can I? Yeah.
Yeah,
I was a fan
yeah,
of
you
their
can say
bodies.
that.
Their music, no.
So-
Not all of their bodies.
So here's what you guys have to do. Since I gave away who the artist is, obviously we need to send in the name of the song, and also tell us what Zigga Zig Ah means. Cause
Yes.
I just found that out now,
Ooh.
and my mind was blown.
Zigga
So
zig. How do you? What? Zigga zigga?
Zigga Zig. Well, apparently maybe it's without the ah at the end. Maybe it's just Zigga Zig. But tell us what Zigga Zig is.
Okay.
And we'll post the email that you have to send it to on. You'll see it.
The prize for this, the lucky winner gets Disciples 3 Renaissance for PC. This is a game for Windows. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you get 3 playable races. You get to become a hero, and you get more than 450 weapons, spells, and artifacts. So have fun with that.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, just the song title and what Zigga Zig means, and send that to Lance's email, which we'll post on during the video, so you guys don't
Yes,
have
we
to
will.
listen to him spell it out again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spell it out every episode.
All right, and moving on to something that I know absolutely nothing about is NCAA Football
Yeah.
12.
Football.
Okay. Chuck it! Football!
All right, take it away, guys, because
Oh, I'd first like to say crab cakes and football. That's what Maryland does, baby.
Oh yeah.
This year's entry into college football, yeah, I love it. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so many up like
Better than
graphically,
previous
presentation. All right, the presentation already got a huge boost.
Mhm.
Like pregame, I'm blown away. blades of grass. I know I keep going back to this, but the blades of grass are so amazing. 3D
Actually,
grass.
I actually did read that on their site that that's actually
Yeah.
a new feature.
That is a big feature.
I love it. The animations are great. You don't get sucked into tackles like you got in previous years. Everything handles smoothly. And then Dynasty got a huge boost, and so did Road to Glory. It's Road to Glory in case you haven't played. It's like RPG football. Like you create your own football player at a position, and you play games. You get points to upgrade your character, and it's just, yeah, it's amazing.
At the end of the day, though, is the gameplay better than previous NCAA?
Yes.
It's better.
The game.
So,
yeah,
real
I just,
quick,
I'm
real
pretty sure
quick.
I just said that.
Real
well, you
quick,
talked about the graphic. You said the
just
blades
tell
of
me.
grass are 3D.
Yeah, and then I said you don't get sucked into tackles.
Yeah, but is it still easy, like, to throw an out route and the wide receiver's always going to catch it? Or
No, it's
is the
not
running back
always.
is the running back always going to be in the flats? Is he always going to be open because he's faster than the linebacker?
No.
That's how all the other
No,
games
there are AI enhancements.
are there.
I don't know what any of this means.
Artificial intelligence.
No, that I get.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like any sports game, you're eventually going to find out what works. And what doesn't
But
work.
just real quick,
Well, yeah, if you're
from
playing on like the normal setting, yeah.
last year's entry, you played last year's
Yes,
or
I did.
to this year's? Lot
I-
of differences
I think
or
it's
minor?
I'll say it's 65% better than last year's.
Okay.
I just pulled that number out of my butt.
Hmm.
Like it's a better game than last year's.
Okay. Let's move on to the Master Chief video, our weekly episode that we have with Master Chief
yeah.
Discharged. What was his adventure this week, or misadventure, I should say?
This week we looked at Master Chief's at-home life and just how he's been coping after he's been laid off as his sales representative job. And we got a little view of his daily routine, which is quite sad, and his roommate. So yeah, it's really funny. Check it out on GameZone.com or
It's a
on our
little depressing,
YouTube
too.
page. It is depressing.
He's having a rough time. with
yeah,
life.
it's hard.
It's like
He might
what
pull
is
through,
he gonna
though.
do? He needs
He
to
might.
find a direction.
He does.
That's what he needs.
Check
And
it
He
actually-
needs a girlfriend.
And this is actually a great opportunity to tell people that if you have any ideas for what you want to see Master Chief doing next in the realm of possibility, of course, make sure to leave a comment and let us know, and we'll try to make that happen.
Yeah.
And also we have a
Please keep it. No, don't give us any R-rated material. Like
Right,
oh,
right,
it's
right.
Master
Oh,
Chief
yeah.
and Cortana.
I don't know. I mean,
We could turn that into PG-13. Submit everything. Just make sure it's within budget.
yeah. I
We
think
can't
that's
send them
the
to outer
issue
space,
here.
all right?
Now there's also a giveaway we have associated with this video, right?
If you subscribe to our YouTube page and comment on the video, we have what's it called? DDR. Dance Dance Revolution for
Yeah,
the
show
PS3.
that off, show that
Here,
off.
So
Yeah.
you can see. That's fancy, huh?
Uh-huh.
And like I said, you can challenge yourself in club mode with varying song difficulties.
Ooh, club
You
mode.
can dance to Crush 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 by
Fist pump
Paramore
mode.
and So Fine by Sean
I
Paul.
love Paramore.
How do you dance to Paramore?
Wait, Sean Paul?
Yeah, Sean Paul.
Well, this is dated.
you
All
are-
out dance battle with your
You are
friends.
all up in my space with this box. It's,
And it's
huge.
compatible with the PlayStation
Eating
Move,
legs.
so
God.
subscribe to our YouTube GameZone Online. Thanks for throwing that. We need to give that away.
It still works. I promise.
Subscribe GameZone Online and comment on the new Master Chief Discharged episode. And yeah,
All right, and
enter to win it.
Any
actually
other giveaways?
go
We always
into
have
the rest of
three.
the giveaways while you're at it.
The other giveaways we have Lavinia Online and Rusty Heart's beta keys that we're giving out.
How do
To
people get those?
You go to the respective page for it. It should be in the zone in that section of GameZone.com,
Yeah.
and it give instructions on how to get it. Just comment on that page, and I will be sending you a beta key either through our private messages in our forums, or if you commented on the Facebook comment section, I'll send it to you via Facebook.
The personal touch right
From
there.
Lance Game Zone. That's the name.
You like all this personal touching?
I know. I gotta
You are
stop.
so
I gotta
full of
stop.
innuendos.
I gotta stop.
The other giveaway we have is our Facebook app giveaway, and it is The Sims 3 for the Nintendo 3DS.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so I mean, it has this
So
That's
now,
actually-
guy on it.
that's an
so
easy
I'm not
way to
too
enter.
fond of him.
All you do is say, I want this.
There's like a
on our Facebook
mariachi
app.
player with a girl dancing next. It looks fun. I mean, it's The Sims
in 3D,
in 3D.
that's got to be a plus.
It's like real life.
And who doesn't enjoy Sims
It's
babble?
practically real life.
I agree.
Yeah, so you can win that from our Facebook app, GameZone giveaway. And I'd like to mention, help get us to 10,000 fans on Facebook, and we have a really big giveaway.
Big
in store.
giveaway.
Big giveaway in store. Not saying what it is yet, but it is going to be huge.
I mean, we already
No,
know.
yeah,
what it
we
is.
know what
we're
it
not saying
is.
that because we don't really know. We know.
Yeah, we know what it is. We're just not gonna reveal it yet. It's a
Mhm.
secret.
It is a
Big
secret.
secret.
All right, guys. Well, that about wraps it up for our second episode of The Collective. Make sure to
Yeah.
check back next week for news and reviews and
Fun
other
things.
awesome gaming related stuff. Later.
Woohoo. Play that song again.
All right.
Play it.
Can't.
All right. Never mind. I see Jennifer Lopez.
Fine, dope. Jennifer Lopez.
Eh.